Hello, Internet. Welcome to D20 Enclave.
Yo.
This is the Sanguine Isles. We're going to be playing some Dungeons & Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm in this camera. I'm your host, Josh, Mike 45, the Dungeon Master. These are my people. These are my players. They're pretty awesome. We're going to introduce them. KP, you go first. Who are you?
I'm KP.
Very nice. Josh, who are you?
I'm Josh.
Oh, nice. Aaron, how about you?
I'm eating. I'm Aaron. Hi.
Hi, Aaron. And last but not least, who's John?
I'm Batman.
Ooh.
I throw things.
So
Secret identity much?
oh yeah.
Wait, when you asked us to introduce ourselves, do you mean like us as people or like our players, our characters?
You know, whatever you wanted to do.
Okay.
He definitely meant us as characters.
I just wanted to know. I didn't know. I just wanted to figure out like did we fuck that up?
Oh yeah.
No,
For
no.
sure.
I think that went exactly as planned.
It was charming.
Even,
Yeah.
yeah, I think
More entertaining.
So last time we played.
oof.
Oof. What do you mean oof?
I'm gonna get eaten by a killer whale, dog.
That is true.
Yeah, but I got to punch it, so it was all good.
There was some punching of some killer whales. They were not. That sounded terrible.
Killer whales, more like killed whales.
I inked myself.
We did kill some whales.
Suck it, PETA.
So
We killed one. We killed one killer whale.
Right.
And we used the entrails of it to scare off the rest of them.
it keeps getting worse. In your
There goes our
defense,
PETA sponsorship.
you were defending yourselves.
Oh, for sure.
Sure,
Like
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it asked.
Got me like I was.
It totally
for
asked
real.
for it. It really did. I mean, it just waltzed
could've-
right up. Hey, can you hit me?
I just think it could have gone to the fast food place across the street instead of trying to keep going to me. But hey, if it was that hungry and valued its life that much, I would have just walked away.
Yeah, no, you're probably right. Anyway, if you are one of our lovely viewers out there in internet land, you would like to support the stream, but would also like to interact with the way things go here, you can go to d20enclave.com and find a list of things that you can do by donating. And it helps the channel out a whole lot. All of the money goes back to the channel. D&D books, modules, maps, all that kind of stuff. It's
Yeah.
real fun.
Give us money
Art.
or SEMA gets it.
Well, it might be because of the money that SEMA gets it.
Also that too, yeah.
Yep.
That was my next point, but you took it right out of my mouth.
You're welcome.
Almost like the Big Mac you took from me. You know who you were.
I didn't take any Big Mac from you.
I didn't say it was you.
They called me the Hamburglar.
Ooh. So, aside from killing killer whales, does anybody want to recap last session? Recap?
I think I can.
Sure, go for it.
I believe the town names are gonna escape me because I have the memory of a goldfish. But yeah, we sailed over to insert town name here, and that's when we fought the killer whale during the sailing.
Port Hazel.
And then we got to the place and we met with the innkeeper, who was a member of the Old Faith, to try and find our way through the port. What do you call them? Portals? You call them waypoints? What do you call them? I guess.
Oh, it was a teleportation
Portals.
circle.
Teleportation circles, yeah. Trying to get to the network of teleportation circles so that we can travel to the different Gaia trees faster, so that we are not racing the clock as much to save the world.
Yeah, and
That's pretty much it.
we left off with you all mid teleport. You were being sent to
Right.
the city of Tring, which is in the Oshedia Empire, literally on the other side of the map.
Yep.
Tring, as you were told, is a part of the Oshedia Empire called the Stow. which is a separate region from the Gaia tree itself, but it was probably the closest place you could go in relation to the tree.
And if I'm not mistaken, there's a family that runs the area where the teleportation is, and a different family that runs the area where the tree is. Is that correct?
They are different families. Yep. So
Yes. And
so
they're not
what you
exactly
were
happy
what you
with
were
each other.
told was the Stowe was run by the House of Vasimir, and then Woodkeel, which is where the tree is located, is run by the House of Belmore. You were also told that if you play your cards
Say
right,
Belmore?
Belmore.
Or Don Gilmore. Gilmore.
You were told that if you played your cards right, you wouldn't have to deal with the House of Belmore too much because you would most likely be in the wilderness the whole time. But House or the Stowe, you may have to interact with some individuals depending on how things go upon your arrival. Speaking of, the four of you, I guess technically the five, you have a familiar,
I thought-
not a familiar.
We
You have a
have
dog.
11.
It's like 9 of us. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's-
yeah.
there's
Oh, that's
10
right,
of us
because some of
total,
your
10
crew
of us
is
total.
going with you.
Yep.
So, well, it would be 10. There's 6 extra individuals. So, because it can only take 10
Correct.
per teleport. So you feel the ground leave your feet, and the space kind of warps around you. You see flashes of light. You're moving extremely fast. And it suddenly stops with your feet impacting solid ground. This is the second time you've used a teleportation circle, so it's not too unfamiliar to you. But you look around and this is an unfamiliar place. Once again, you're in a basement of some kind. There's nobody around. The walls are made out of this white stone, granite, or marble, you're not sure. There are storage crates lining the walls. It seems like this is a cool enough area for them to store bottled wine. There's a well in the middle of the room. With a little crank above it to pull a bucket of water up.
We don't hear any. We don't hear a lot of things, do we?
You listen for a moment, and you do hear somewhat of a crowd upstairs.
All right, y'all, let's check for volcanoes.
Oh,
You
Not
hear
again, please.
you hear music playing, a lute of some kind, a string
Playing
instrument,
terribly.
more than likely.
anyone else get a little woozy when this happened? Oh.
And not more so when I saw a giant killer whale. Whatever.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah. I
This
don't
music
know.
is making me woozy.
Ugh.
It's
Well,
terrible.
Where are the stairs? Don't like that was rolled there.
The music is actually pretty bad.
Oh god, yeah, you're right.
It's like every fifth note is just wrong.
Oh, can you
sounds-
go teach
Yeah,
them
can
something?
you?
They're,
Yeah.
I know this song, and whoever this person is completely butchering it. This is
I mean-
actually making me angry.
We need to get upstairs right now.
there is a set of stairs. It's on the far side of the room, leading up to this very dark oak wooden door.
Right. Let's go. Right now.
Any markings or anything on the door?
Make an investigation check.
Oh, my strong suit.
I wasn't wearing my hat today.
I'm so good at making investigation checks, but not succeeding in them. Hey, not a 3.
That's pretty good.
Minus
Not
1 to
succeeding.
investigation.
15's fantastic. You look over the door. There's no markings. There's no traps. But wait. You do see a symbol in Thieves' Cant.
Uh-huh.
And it's
And
symbol.
what does that say?
It means safety.
Excellent. Keelikek will look at the rest of the party members because he hasn't really confirmed if any of them can speak and Thieves can't,
What you looking
and
at?
see if any of them seem like they recognize it.
Just looks like a squiggly line and like a flower. Like, I don't really know what I don't know what Otis was going for.
Do any
Rick-
of you
no.
recognize this symbol?
Yeah?
Smelly flower.
Richard, you say you recognize this symbol.
Yeah.
What does it say?
What's it say, Josh?
Hang on. Let me kick. Okay. Safety.
Yeah. Safety? There's a safe here. We need to steal the Declaration of Safety.
No, that's not. That it. Yes, it does say safety. Though that is not what that means. This is a safe place, presumably.
For who?
Let me knock and see if anyone will come. So you just very lightly,
You just knock on the door.
very lightly, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna roll it over here so you guys can see it. You don't know what the modifiers are though.
The good stick.
It's not the good stick.
The good stick is betraying us. I knew this day would happen.
So after knocking and waiting for a while, nobody comes.
Nobody comes. All right, so we'll just open the door slowly and stealthily.
Ooh, roll stealth.
Stealth.
Oh,
Don't know why I have disadvantage.
armor stealth penalty? Aren't you?
No, that should not be a thing.
Oh no.
Because I
Why-
have armored ease.
Yeah, you do. Roll that again.
Okay. Let's try it
I
again.
wonder if I reset that on a long rest because it was checked.
Stealth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stealth. 15.
That's pretty good. What shield do you have? Jesus Christ.
What shield? I don't
Yeah.
know. It's a +1 tower shield?
Hang on. Is the other one still equipped? Oh no, never
not-
mind. Never mind. I see. So stupid. Okay. Okay.
I'm playing by your rules.
Yeah. No, you're right. 15's not bad.
For a guy wearing a tower shield and medium armor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for a big guy, he moves rather swiftly. Impressive.
You open the door, and the sound of the crowd gets a lot louder. That big heavy door was muffling that sound a lot. Distals, thank you for the lurk. The big heavy door is muffling the sound of the crowd in here a lot. It is
Distals.
very crowded. There's at least 50, maybe 60 people in here. The man behind the bar, who is, when you open the door, you are behind the bar. So you're opening it like kind of into his space where he's at. And he's running back and forth, like getting drinks, getting food for people out of the back. It's very crowded in here. And you open the door, and he kind of turns and he looks at the lot of you, and he doesn't say anything at first. And he's like, "All right, well, make yourselves useful. Start getting drinks for people."
Wow.
Richard immediately grabs drinks and starts giving out drinks, the wrong drinks, but gives them out.
Yeah, right. I mean, yeah, Seamus probably gonna start doing the same.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Immediately gets to work.
He seemed a little surprised at first, but like accepted that there were people coming through the door, even though he's been standing there all night.
Roger that.
I'm gonna take. I'm
a
gonna take these drinks to someone, and I put my hood up and grab 2 drinks and just kind of walk out into the crowd.
okay. Give me a just give me a stealth check.
All of us?
Riven.
Riven.
Use your trying to blend with the crowd. You use your charisma modifier for this.
Oh,
You can change it on the skills tab before you roll.
I?
You can just hit the where it says Dex. You can click on that and it'll change.
Stealth to charisma.
Yeah, you're trying to blend in with the crowd. Use it.
Acha.
Okay. Not terribly great, but
But you're an elf, right?
yeah.
These are all basically elves, I'm assuming.
No.
Oh, baby.
Most of the individuals here seem to be human of some kind. So even with the hood up, Riven does stand out a little. He
I'm pretty sure we all stand now.
you
Question
all
is, that
would
hood
stand
normally
out.
gives me an advantage to stealth checks.
Oh,
Does it really?
It
I think
does.
it's because it's. I
But
think
it's
it's supposed to be
dexterity
Dex.
based.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's.
Let me check it real quick. Oh wait, why is it not loading? What? Hang on.
Hanging on.
Hold, please.
I can tell you what the effect looks like, what it's doing. That helps you make your decision.
Oh, it's. Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
so they have disadvantage to look at you,
Yeah.
and it's Dex stealth. Okay. So
Yep.
why is that not? I'm gonna remove the one that's in there and put one that actually has the text on it because it's not loading for me at all.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Like in the actual thing, I had to look it up on
Yeah,
another
okay.
website.
So I think that you have to be attuned to that. Okay, yeah. You're good. Okay. So disadvantage for anybody looking in your direction. Okay. Even though to you all he seems to stick out kind of a lot, it doesn't look like any of the people in the crowd either care or notice. You're not sure which one.
Wow, he's like a chameleon.
So, so Keelikek will try something.
Okay.
He kind of sees what Riven's doing, and he'll kind of follow suit in some capacity. So he kind of picks up that everyone's trying to like blend in, and he's going to basically with his acting skill, as well as using the enthrall spell. He's going to enthrall the patrons of this establishment to focus on Keelikek as he goes up next to the barkeep and says things such as, you are running low on stock. Is there anything else that you need? I can do some cleaning. Oh, sir, did you need some drinks? Here, let me get that for you. And just starts working the bar next to the other barkeep. But I need to do a cast.
You will need to do a cast. It's a level 2 spell.
Okay.
And once
as long as I don't roll a 1.
Once we know of its verbal and somatic components, so somebody may notice you cast the spell.
Yeah, so he would have cast it like while he was still like somewhat behind the door, like because people ran out behind him. He hasn't even entered really.
Okay.
So try to be kind of stealthy about it. You can have me cast stealth if you want. I have a stealth roll of 15. I can roll that again if you wish.
Give me the casting roll first.
Okay, we'll do casting. Okay.
Okay, level 2 spell. So you succeed there. I'll make saving throws on for those within the immediate vicinity.
Pretty much anyone that he can see, I guess.
Yeah, I think
that's a lot of people.
Well, I did say there was like
a lot of people,
like 60 people in here. So anybody that can see within range and that can hear you has to make a wisdom saving throw. So we'll say that these 11 individuals right at the bar are the ones that you're affecting right now. What's your spell save DC?
I think it was a 16.
That's pretty good.
Yep, 16.
Okay, that's a high rate of success. All right.
Do you wish me to roll my acting skill performance?
You really don't need to because you've charmed them. Not all of them, but you have charmed the vast majority of the individuals that are very close to you.
Okay.
So you're doing that, and I'll say if any of the rest of you are like trying to sneak off or do anything like that, I will give you advantage due to Keelikek's distraction of sorts.
Richard's gonna use his hat of disguise to try to get more tips.
Nobody's really been tipping you because you're giving out the wrong thing.
Yes, I realize that. So Richard's gonna try to disguise himself as a well-endowed female gnome.
Okay.
Wrong drinks, drunk people. Shouldn't matter.
Make a deception check.
Here we go.
Oh. So over the next few minutes, two of the people like try to hit on you, but they get the wrong drinks, so they like throw it back in your face.
You monster!
The guy behind the bar kind of moves over. Okay. You have been given drinks out since you got here. Why don't you just move on? I think you're done for the night. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm probably drinking some of the drinks at this point.
You're just drinking.
Not like if somebody's like, hey, like you drink, and nobody like wants it, I don't know who they're really going to, so
You're just kind of setting
something.
You're just kind of setting stuff up.
Just gonna drink it.
Sure. Yeah.
Richard grabs drinks from Seema and starts chugging.
This isn't for you.
As the well-endowed female gnome.
Yes.
Back away. No.
Keelikek will slide 5 gold pieces under the counter.
Wait, did you just hiss at me?
And using a sleight of hand on a napkin, he will write the word safety and thieves can't, and with like a question mark or something, annotating that is this, like basically, are we safe? Is this a safe house out here as well? Basically, and you put the coins on top of the
symbol.
napkin. Slide that.
Okay. He'll take it. Oh, thank you kindly for your patronage. He'll pocket the coins, and you notice that he kind of sees the symbol and kind of folds it and tucks it into his pocket, and he just, yep, pretty much.
Okay. Well, Keelikek will just continue working the bar until they close.
Okay.
Riven has found like a corner to kind of chill in, and he's just kind of listening to the room and trying to hear if he overhears anything that would be important to them. Why those guys work the bar?
Sure. Important to you all and what you're doing.
Just general.
Make a
anything, really.
Perception check.
Okie dokie.
That's still
At least it was for perception and not for something else.
That is still not bad.
+9.
I'm +9 to
Holy
perception. I bet.
cow. So with a 10.
Those big old elf ears, man, they really catch a lot of sound.
10. So kind of listening to the crowd over the next couple of hours. You take in that the red moonlight here has really stifled production of things. There was chaos in the streets yesterday when it happened, and a few individuals perished in kind of a stampede of people. There was a bunch of people in a crowd, and they got scared of what was going on, and a few fell, and they were trampled in the rush to escape whatever was happening, to get back inside. And those individuals they're still dead. Like rigor mortis still hasn't, they're still as
That's right. Yeah.
movable as they were when they died. With a 10. You really don't hear much else.
Okay. So they had the same situation here, like the stuff still.
And as you when you look outside, you can see the red tint of the moon, and you teleported here from the opposite side of the planet, basically.
Oh.
Is the music still bad?
It's pretty bad.
Was it night when we left the other place too?
It was daytime.
Oh, it was daytime. Okay.
It was daytime there, and the moonlight was still kind of shining. It was like the moon was locked in place in the sky, no matter where you're at. It's kind of what
That would be
you're
good for the tides.
That's what I was curious. Yeah.
No.
Good sir. Oh, go ahead.
No, you're good. I was just saying
Okay.
tidal waves.
Yes. Good sir. Mind if I try my hand to add some of this music? Maybe I could help liven up the place.
It's this teenage human, really scraggly hair. He's got this really super colorful, gaudy bard's outfit on, and he kind of looks over. You trying to say my music's bad?
Your music is bad.
Oh God, is there like snacks nearby or something?
There's snacks all over. You're at a bar.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like watch this. I'm just gonna grab my hand. Oh, just
But it could be better. I know this one.
What do you mean it's
Perhaps
bad?
I could teach you a thing or two.
All right then, let's see what you got.
I don't mind if I do. Let's do this performance check.
Oh my God! Wait, why is the good stick rolling?
It's the so I roll on here for like unimportant
For other people.
NPCs, so you can see like rolls and stuff.
Oh, he got a nat 20.
Uh-huh. So
That's pretty good.
You're playing and you're like way better than he was before. And he like you can see like he gets a sense of determination on his face. And he starts like really concentrating on what he's doing. And he's playing a decent amount better than you are right now.
So is this turning into kind of like a dueling banjos kind of thing? So it's
Kinda.
going to be another performance check.
Yeah, you're just going back and forth, and he's like really trying his hardest to outdo you. Like he doesn't.
All right.
He seems like he didn't like the challenge there.
Oh, let's see if we can keep it up. Oh,
And unfortunately, because he has no modifier, he very quickly falls behind. I mean, he's still playing way better than he was when you guys came in and could hear the music, but it's still every now and then you'll hear a missed note, or like he'll bend a note that just doesn't need to be bent. Why is he bending notes in the first place? It's just weird.
he'll give him pointers like as they're playing. He's like, "Don't do that." Blah blah blah. Hold your hands like this, kind of thing, and we'll do like one more just to see how it goes. See if he gets any better performance as they're playing the song.
No, it seems like his confidence has busted, and he's gotten a lot worse again, and he's back to like it seems like his hand just can't keep up with how fast you're playing, and
And at this point, he just takes off. He like just does the thing. I'll show you how a true master does this.
he storms off the stage. And Keelikek continues to play for a while.
This is nice. Feel bad for the kid though.
Sorry, I have a text from my whiff.
Don't feel bad for the kid. He sucked.
Oh, that's not. Everybody has to learn somehow, you know.
Hey, Greta. You're
had
there,
another error.
you're there for a couple more hours before the place shuts down, and the bartender makes a point of like letting everyone except the four of you know that it's closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
That's
Made
right.
the joke
Out.
before I could.
All of you. That's right. Come back tomorrow. We're having a special on. What's the special tomorrow, Seth?
There's no special.
There's no special. I lied. Get out.
Roll.
I like this article.
I don't even know what I want you to roll. Just
Everything. Roll everything.
Oh, I'm
Roll-
being very. I'm definitely being very mean. I'm trying. I'm
like
intimidation.
It's 12.
You actually have a decent modifier on that. That's impressive.
No, yeah.
Advantage because they're drunk.
That should be disadvantage.
Because
I'm a cold.
she's
As long
also
as
drunk.
I'm just hoping that they've never seen a kobold before, and they're like, what the hell is that thing?
Some of them do seem to recognize what you are, but most of the people don't give you any fuss and they just leave.
That's right. Yeah. Arr. Arr. Did I do good?
You did great, kid. You could be a contender.
Who the hell are you?
Drunk Richard. Woo!
Is it me or does Richard suddenly have tits?
No, Richard definitely has tits.
And I can make him dance.
Oh my god.
Oh, please stop.
Riven, did you gather anything with?
Contain him.
They they seem to be just as baffled as we are. People are dying, but not dying. Still. And I'll tell you what, the moon is definitely strange. Doesn't seem to be moving as it used to. Just kind of stale within the stars.
That's not normal. Of course, this whole thing is not normal.
Yeah, I don't think there's been a single thing that's normal.
Barkeep just kind of leans back in a chair behind the bar, puts his feet up on it, grabs a glass and a rag, and starts wiping everything down. He's just kind of taking in everything you guys are saying.
Thank you again for providing housing for us, at least for now. A safe area. Are you hungry?
Whereabouts y'all from?
Well, we are from originally. I hail from Estrosia.
That's pretty far.
We were all over that continent for a bit.
You here because of the moon thing?
Yeah, we're trying to solve the situation, as it were.
Let's see.
So we've been tasked to visit some of the Gaia trees.
Oh, you're gonna have a real hard time with that.
The last one was no cakewalk.
Was it protected by druids?
It was protected by a giant dragon.
Wait. Do you mean protected as in the outside? of
Before
the
you
tree?
even get to it.
Oh, God. Druids are the worst. No offense, Raven.
I mean, she's right.
One of them pretended to be a squirrel for a really long time and then just unwild shaped right on my shoulder.
Oh my god, so it's just gonna completely crawl.
It was very painful.
Well,
Riven just kind of gazes around at everybody and shakes his head.
I'm Hugh, by the way.
Yes,
What was that?
was my next
I'm
question.
Hugh.
Q.
I run this particular establishment. Warrior and mug.
Well, nice to meet
Mine.
you.
I haven't heard that one before.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, thank you. I thought it was very funny.
It's so original.
Thank you.
See, look, we're gonna have to have a talk one of these days.
I am Keelikek. These are my comrades. This is Seema.
Keelakek. Her name rings a bell. Keelakek.
That's never a good thing.
Keelakek. I saw you playing music. You're a bard of some kind, right?
I do partake
Slayer
in the
of
arts.
dragons. You're a knight.
Yes.
I am currently.
Show me your badge.
Oh yes, I have this badge.
Oh,
It is official.
yeah. I didn't think I'd be meeting a celebrity tonight.
Exactly how celebrity are we talking here?
Well, I mean, Slayer of dragons and all kinds of other sorts of stuff. The songs of your deeds have kind of spread across the land.
Well, great. I'm glad that I'm getting the recognition I deserve. And just cloak of billowing.
Oh, I've heard about that cloak. That's good. I like that.
but alas, as much as I like to sit and talk about my exploits, I would not be here if it wasn't for my comrades. So they are as much to thank for what we've been able to accomplish as anyone.
That's good. That's good.
We Oh, by the way, are you hungry at all with the food situation?
No, I really didn't affect me a whole lot.
Oh,
I don't eat meat.
oh, no meat. Okay.
Other people here have been having problems, though. It has become something of an issue.
Well, I wouldn't mind helping out with that if I could.
Do you know how?
Oh yeah. I can purify the food. I'm a cleric, so holiness and stuff like that. And
Cleric of who?
I'm a Mira, protection cleric. I protect people. Yeah.
Well, the Temple to Ramira is actually it's almost finished. They might let you in.
Really?
We have temples being built here to all the gods. They're all almost, well, except for the new dissenter that we keep hearing about.
What is his dissenter's name?
Have to go.
Ravo something, I don't know.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
But we something happened a few years ago, and sparked a civil war within the country here. It was a religious war, and we're still rebuilding. But because of what happened, we have a temple going up to every one of our deities. And it's important to us that we worship them all pretty equally. But, obviously you have your chosen, but they're all important here.
I just think that's lovely. I can get down with something like that.
Are they each separate buildings or one single building?
We have we've got two different buildings with shrines spread about to all the various deities that we have.
Is it close by?
Oh, you can walk right out and take a right across the square. You can't miss it. You ever been to Tring before?
Have not. I've never been on this continent before.
You are in for something else.
What about your temple to the god of death?
Vuros.
Correct.
Well, Vuros is a little different. He got his own gig. His own separate temple.
Interesting.
And where would that be?
Because a lot of the people view him as, ironically, savior of sorts. During the convergence, he was the first one to step up and say, this is unnatural, you shouldn't be doing this, so we're gonna stop you. And it was his word that sparked all that and stopped the other gods from wiping us from the face of the planet.
Is this something that I've read in the library before, Josh?
You've heard the story before, yeah.
I've heard the story before. Okay.
You may have read it, heard it, but you do recognize what he's saying.
I understand everything you're saying.
But that was
Not like in common. I understand common, but more like I recognize the story.
well, that was a
Let's
long
see.
time ago, and
You noticed? Have you noticed anything with his temple? If it's anything happened to it? Anything seem out of the ordinary with it?
Me personally, no, not really. You may have to talk to the masons that are trying to build the place. I don't know. I have noticed it's taken a little bit longer than the others, but I don't know if that's to do with problems with the construction or if something else is happening, or I have no idea.
We should probably go investigate, considering that he's dying and whatnot. We should probably see.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
Oh, well, yeah. That's he's sick.
Vuros, the god of death, is sick.
Yeah, bedridden. He doesn't have a bed, but metaphorically speaking.
We believe so.
We believe he doesn't have a bed.
Is that
Oh
what's
no, I've seen him.
is that what's causing all this?
Oh, absolutely.
It's our best educated guess.
What the hell?
I spoke to him, Riven. He told me so.
Well, think about it. All of the things that would be dead are not decaying because they're not following their natural course. It's as if they're not being carried over.
Anything that lives, if you eat it, it's absolutely going to mess with you simply because.
Have you noticed the people? Oh, he doesn't know about the trampled people got trampled. Has anyone died within recently since the blood rain?
Yeah, actually, we there was a panic a couple days ago, or yesterday, and a few people died. They got trampled to death.
And you probably have noticed that they probably haven't had their rigor mortis set in. They haven't stiffened.
I'll be honest with you, I let the clerics and the healers deal with that stuff.
Of course you would.
Not
I can probably say with very confident, with a lot of confidence, that this would be the case, and it is because they haven't been sent over. There's the one you talked about with the temple that's not being built by the centaur, usurper, this Ravokrath.
yeah, that's him. Yeah.
Yeah. So we are to believe he is the cause of all of this, and he is who we are trying to stop. Hence this is why we need the power of the trees.
Oh. Y'all
Hopefully
crazy
that
or not stop.
puts things into perspective. The urgency of the situation.
Well,
It's in the way of the Gaia tree. I believe that we may just be spinning in circles here.
I can point you in the way of the tree, but you should know that once you start getting deeper into those woods, and bad things gonna start happening. But I can point you in the direction.
Is it just the druid people around here, or other things?
It's because of the druids that the woods do what they do.
Oh, that's both neat and terrifying.
Well, I have a way with druids, so to speak. And as he says that, he pulls out a seed, holds his hand open, and you see the seed like broke into an actual flower and like grows into a flower in his hand.
Can you make popcorn? Is that a thing you can do?
I just take the flower and like tuck it onto Seema's ear. There you go.
Would you do that with my flower to make it not wilt and die?
Unfortunately, I only have power over nature, and there's nothing more unnatural than stopping death.
Yes.
There's the Silver Road leads out of Tring, south of here. It'll take you into Woodkeel. Once you pass the mountains, heading south, you'll take a right into the woods. It's about a 2.5-day journey. You'll want to be careful. There's bandits and other problems along the way.
To elaborate on the other problems.
Nature has reclaimed part of the road.
Well, if that's all.
Seems like we are fortunate to have a druid of our own amidst our company.
That would be very lucky. You could try going through the mountain pass. Move straight south instead of taking the road. You take the mountain pass.
What way is quicker?
Oh. Well, if you had if you had a ranger with you, the mountain pass would be faster.
Damn it, what's his name?
If only Draxon were here.
Draxon. Yes, that's his name.
It would likely cut a whole day off your journey.
Oh,
I hear he is busy working some kind of night shift or something over at Dun. Got caught up in some bureaucratic mumbo jumbo.
Yes, well, they're about the same currently.
But either way would be treading through druid territory, as it were.
Once you get close enough and enter into the wood, yes.
Okay.
Be mindful. Things in those woods are not as they seem.
Great. Well, nothing is ever easy.
Are we going to rest before we take off, or are we going to just get going?
Got rooms
I
if
would
you need
like
them.
to. Oh, go ahead.
I have rooms if you need them.
I would like to visit the Temple of Voros more out of curiosity than anything.
Fine with that.
There could be clues. And then we will retire for the night and head out at the first light. Does that sound like a good enough plan for everyone else here?
Hell yeah, let's do it. I have no idea what's going on. More beer!
Are you still a little gnome lady?
Yes. Yes, I
Why
am.
are you still
And I am
here?
talking with a full-on male goblin voice.
Oh, so I know it's you at this point.
Yeah. Now it's very clear Richard's just doing it to mess with you.
It's definitely working. Zima is very off-put by all of us.
All right.
Wow.
With
Time
that,
is it? It's late at night, right?
I think so. I don't remember what time it was.
It's always 5 o'clock somewhere.
Well, it's
Well,
difficult.
it's evening because we played like
You
all the
played-
way until everyone left. So.
Yeah. So it is difficult to tell exactly what time it is at the moment because the moon is locked in the sky regardless of where you are.
Yeah.
So that is
Can only really
Mm-hmm.
can only really go off of circadian rhythm. That would be like a survival check, probably.
Probably. So you walk outside.
Yes.
You walk outside here, and there's something of a crowd in the square. Low murmurs. The architecture here is fairly beautiful. Being inside the tavern, like the first thing you saw, it kind of undersold this place. The city just, it looks wealthy. Almost every building you see is constructed out of white stone or granite or marble, something. And you can, on a few buildings, you can see like these blue mosaics that have kind of been like embedded into the wall.
Very
Place
impressive.
looks very expensive to just walk around here. I feel like this is a walking disaster for us. Really, this is a nice place. If I have pockets, I'm just gonna put them in my.
Well,
My
as
hands
long
on
as we don't have somebody who is a little fireball happy close by, I think we're fine.
Does dynamite count as fireball?
There will be no setting off dynamite in this town, Richard.
What if I ask first?
If the situation allows it.
Okay.
You can see scaffolding on a few buildings across the square, and you see various symbols of a variety of deities. You see Lelia, who is, of course, the goddess of nature and life. You would see Vadizat, who is the god of the inferno. If you are proficient in religion, you don't need to roll for this, or if you worship that particular deity in any capacity, you would see knowledge
Well,
and
so
Nador.
if we're walking by,
Mm-hmm.
if Seema knows them, she's just gonna be like, "That one's the door. That one's Lelia. That one's
Okay.
mine. That's from Mira over there."
In one of the buildings, you even see Calais and Ethethiel, and there is you see Tithys and Iffy, as well as Arachnev, Hornfells, Vigo, and
Oh fuck, Vigo's in here.
half a dozen others. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, my brain immediately went Ghostbusters.
Same here.
Well, sort of.
The Carpathian.
As a cleric, you would know that he is the faceless prince, a master of lies,
Oh my god.
patron
Yeah, I have
god
human
for
tail.
actors and charlatans.
You went to
Hey, Keelakek, you're both of those.
New York. No, an actor, yes. A charlatan,
Of course not.
Definitely.
Keelakek is a gentleman. Just look at him with his little cape. So spiffy.
Correct. I am quite gentle.
You also see Nathuno, who is the god of mistakes.
Oh, I should probably be wishing that one.
Now, you see now why they have two separate buildings. One of these is the deities who fought to keep humanity and the peoples of the world intact, and the other one is the deceivers.
That makes sense.
So much lore.
Maybe I shouldn't be worshipping that one.
And Vuros, strangely, is not in either of those buildings. There's no mosaic of Vuros on either one.
Very strange. I feel like
Sigma, let's go.
Something you would notice, Seema, is that Lily's children are not on either one of these. They're considered lesser deities at this point.
Fair enough. Just gonna keep that little detail to myself. Pretty sure. See, that after like doing the walking and talking for a while, Seema eventually stops because she's like, "Yeah, people are probably getting tired of this. It's just playing." We get about like halfway through and she just gives up.
So we're gonna try and find the Temple of Voros. I guess. Well, if we don't know exactly where it is, we'll ask
Sure.
some people.
You get closer to one of the temple buildings. They're still being constructed, so they're not exactly like letting people in. They're still being rebuilt, and an individual, he's carrying a couple of throwing axes on one side of his belt and a long, like, copper-colored sword on the other. He's wearing this pretty lightly armored kind of clothing, and a copper coat, like a copper long coat over pretty much all of it. Copper colored, not like actually copper. And he kind of steps up, put his hand. Whoa! You must be new here.
What gave you that idea?
Well, nobody's allowed into these buildings just yet. They're not finished. Something I can help you with.
I hear there's been some construction problems at this particular temple.
This what, to the primes? Oh, you're looking for Vuros. You're looking for Vuros. Vuros's temple is not within the city.
Why?
The priests requested it.
Where is it?
If you follow the road out of town, the road winds around the tail end of the mountains. You climb that mountain, and at the top of it is the Temple of Death.
Did you ever consider that the reason why you're having trouble building this temple is because it's so far away?
No, that never occurred.
Oh, okay. How about was like an hour, 2 hours, half a day?
It's about a day away.
Day away. To the south?
To the south, yeah.
It was like along the way.
Along the way. I mean, if you're following the road already, then yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah, we were thinking about going traveling south, seeing some of the sights, maybe checking out the just the scenery down that way.
It's beautiful country down there. You want to be careful of the bandits, though. They're getting pretty thick along the roads.
Bandits need to be careful of me.
I like that one.
Is he still dressed as a woman or as a female?
Yo, yes.
She's not wrong.
I like your spirit. He kind of cocks his eye at you and like, something strange about that one. We're gonna leave that alone. He kind of has that expression on his face.
You gonna unpack that later?
You'll have to excuse her. Her mother was also very ugly.
I know where you sleep.
Right. Well, if there's anything else I can do for y'all.
No, I think that's good. I appreciate the information. And have a good day.
You as well.
I guess we'll just head back. Unless anyone else has anything that they want to do.
Is the Ramira temple around here?
It was one of the two buildings that was being constructed. Yeah.
Ooh. I'm gonna walk by it. I'm gonna just little scamper. You know how kobolds run when they found like loot, treasure? They just kind of run, but they're like, they don't bend their knees. They just kind of
Do the Stewie
Right.
walk. The Stewie run.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, did you want to visit your temple?
Meow.
Oh, there. All right. Well, after her.
That's funny.
Is there anybody out there?
There are a couple of individuals who look similar dress to the person that Keela Cake just spoke to.
Hello. Down here.
Oh. What can I do for you?
Hi. I'm Seema, cleric of light, protector of people. Is this under construction still? I heard it was almost done.
It is almost done, yeah.
Oh, right. Yes, of course. I just like how done? Like it would a kobold per se, this kobold per se being me, perhaps be able to to see inside. After all, I mean, if it's almost done.
Well,
She's doing like her best. Like, look at me, I'm just a little guy face.
you're wanting to visit Ramira specifically?
Oh yeah, yes. I hold up my my little emblem.
Right. And he kind of looks over at the other guy, and they just kind of look at each other like, what harm could it do?
Oh, a lot of harm, but you see, I'm an adventurer, he said.
Well,
I'll be very quick. Quick prayer and giving of thanks, and I'll be right back out. I swear, I promise.
tell you what, we'll let you in. You got like 5 minutes tops. Don't mess with the construction workers. Things are still being worked on, all right?
Oh yes, of course, absolutely. I will never. I would never dream of doing that. Yes, of course, yes. And I'm just little
All
bow, little
Kinda,
scamper.
yep,
in.
steps off to the side and lets you through.
I'll be right back. Hopefully, my party heard that.
All right.
What'd you
I would assume
say?
it's best to keep up. So.
Okay. So I would say a couple of them probably at least heard that. You open the door, and it is pretty dimly lit in here. There's some light spells being used in some of the corners where the construction is still being done. You can see a couple of we'll call them men of the cloth, a little further into the temple. They're towards the front. It looks like they're just having some sort of conversation. And you look around and you see shrines to basically every good deity you could think of, minus the miners who were not born yet during the convergence. You look around, and Ramirez is in here, but it's not with the others. It's kind of off to the side. But you find it.
Yeah. If nobody else is around, I'm just gonna walk over and just gonna look around and take my shield off and like put it down on like on the shrine, and I'm just gonna kneel and hello, it's me again. I talk to you a lot. Kind of noticed that you're a little bit off from the others. By yourself. I know what that's like a little bit. Anyway, I only have so much time because they're doing construction work and blah 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 blah. It's just, I've never like had like a physical place to like actually talk to you. Even though I've like actually talked to you, it's a little bit. Anyway, you understand. Okay, 5 minutes. I mean, for 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes. I don't know. Thank you for I'm having a lot of fun being a cleric, which is like a really weird thing to say because it's a very important job and I should be taking it more seriously. But I am enjoying myself. I love helping people, and I feel like I've really found my way, and I'm really happy to, I guess exist, because I wasn't happy existing before. So, thank you, this, and I hope I am making you proud. Amen. And grab my shield, turn around, and just scamper back out. Wipe some tears away.
As you're leaving, and since you've turned your back on the shrine already, you don't notice it happen. But one of the candles just kind of gives a short flare up and goes back down.
Kind of wish she hadn't run away so fast, but hey, it already happened.
It's more for the audience at that point.
Sima comes back out. All right, I'm ready to go.
Seema, what did you do in there?
Mom, did I do something wrong?
You go in.
Hey, that's rain.
And it's this. I'm
Hey,
blaming
that's regular.
you.
It's regular rain. That's really weird. Yeah, that's regular rain. Well, does it taste like regular rain?
It's just regular water.
That is so weird. As much as I would love to take credit for this sort of thing, I cannot say that it was me. She's like still wiping away tears from her eyes. She has no idea what's going on. Keelikek, hand, please.
Pulls out the hand.
What's it looking like?
It doesn't look better, but it doesn't look worse.
Okay. Very interesting. What does this mean?
I could only postulate what could be happening right now.
Yeah.
If it's not raining blood, it means that there is no blood to spill.
Fair enough. Guess this means that we should probably...
That or the wound has closed, which I'm going to guess is not the case.
Right. It's, Mariam. Good guess.
I will be right back, and he's going to go into the temple.
Oh, okay, bye. It's very dark in there. So be careful. You don't have dark vision.
Seema, I need you to come with me.
Oh, okay. I'll just...
Everyone could come if they want to, but I need to check something.
Okay, yes, I'm an all-in school trip. Sorry, these are my friends. He's also, also a, God sent. Well, it's very important. Okay, well...
Just
It'll be quick, 5 minutes.
Ridiculous.
That was a lie. This is not going to be 5 minutes long, I can tell.
Hopefully it will be. Thank you, good sir. It goes in. And as we're walking in, he goes, Richard, absolutely no dynamite, okay?
What?
I don't have any. I used it all up.
All right, now that we're inside, is there anyone else in here? Just us, or
There's
just construction workers?
A couple people doing construction, and then towards the front, there's like a podium kind of area towards the front end of this. There's two individuals who are, it looks like they're men of the cloth, let's call it, and
Okay.
they look like they're having a conversation. And when a lot of you come in, they just kind of like stop talking to each other and look over towards you, like, why was anybody let in here? Is kind of the expression on their face right now.
All right, yeah, we don't care about them. They're pompous. All right, so we're gonna find basically the centermost area that's like equidistance between like all of the altars or whatever. What seems like a good central spot, or a pedestal, or something that would be something like that.
Okay. There is a spot close to the middle of the room where there is a window, like a domed window above, and there is some sort of prism hanging below the window, and you're not sure what it's for. There's no light coming through the window right now.
Okay.
Because it's,
Mage, we'll do what's it called? Dancing lights close to the prism.
Ooh. It looks pretty. It kind of refracts the light around the room. Kind of makes everything glow, but it's not. It doesn't look like it's the kind of light that it was intended for, that prism.
Okay. Okay, so this is a good spot. Directly underneath the prism.
Sure.
Keelik, is there? This is just floor space.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The two individuals are like off to the side now, watching. Like, they don't want to interfere. They're very curious as to what's going on.
Sure. Keelik will set up a soft spot, maybe some blankets or something on the floor.
Okay.
And he'll take out the egg.
Ah.
And place it on the floor, sitting there cross-legged in front of it.
And what do you do?
First, observe its temperature, like all of the normal stuff that he does with the egg.
Seems to be in line with previous checkings of the egg.
So all systems nominal with the egg. At first glance.
For now.
For now. We will use the good stick to detect magic and see if there's anything that's beyond visual spectrum.
The prism is magic.
Prism. Oh yes, the prism. That's right, the one that we just walked in and saw.
And
I
that's
remember.
other than the egg, which you've kind of gotten used to with detect magic at this point. That is the
It's
only
quite blinding.
well, and any other like magical
It's other
items.
shades.
Yeah, any other like magical items that the rest of the party would have. The only other magical thing in this room right now is the prism.
Seema, do you recognize that prism up there?
It has 8 sides. Do I like do like a religion check or like an wake up?
You can do a religion check.
Oh,
You're not sure what its purpose is.
and it's very strange. Very, very strange.
Well, clearly we're being observed by some clergy.
Mm-hmm.
So he will ask one of them.
Okay. So
You there?
as you get closer, you can kind of see their age. These are humans. Whoa.
The egg cracks. Oh no.
These are humans. One of them looks pretty young, mid-20s maybe, and the other one's like deathbed old.
Oh. Great.
I'm gonna clean this up. I'm gonna turn off my camera.
Say you there.
Oh yes.
Would you care to explain the purpose of this prism?
The prism?
Yeah, the prism that's up there that is making beautiful lights, but is not really interacting with the one that I put up there. I was just trying to figure out what it was.
Specifically designed for daylight.
That's what I gathered.
It's a way for us to illuminate all of the shrines here.
Ah, how convenient for you. I see.
It doesn't really work on a day like this, or when the moon is ominously hanging in the sky.
The moon is ominously hanging from the sky.
The moon
You
is
see me
almost
the-
hanging from the sky.
Okay. Does it seem like he's telling the truth?
Yeah, he seems like he's being truthful.
Okay. You know, there's clergymen, you can't trust them. No offense, Sima.
I mean, you can make an insight check if you want.
Does does Riven hear this conversation happening? Just curious.
I would say yeah. I mean, voices kind of echo in here. And the old man is not being quiet.
So, I will cast a spell. I will cast Comprehend Languages, as I do.
Okay.
As the last check to see if there's anything else that might be missing. Okay, I'm just gonna cast the. Yeah, I'll just do the charisma check. Not a one. Let's go.
Yeah, that's good. So are you wanting to? What is the purpose of the spell right now?
So the purpose of the spell is to pick up any ambient messaging or feelings or anything of that kind that would come from the egg, similar to what he's done in the past. Or if it's just quiet and content and we're just in a temple just sitting on the floor.
Seems quiet. There's no like inherent like voices or anything that you're hearing from the egg currently.
Gotcha. You just kind of like take a good look at it, because we haven't looked at the egg in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Is it still the same?
The shell, it seems to be darkening a bit.
Just real lightly. Just kind of like, maybe with like a fingernail, just kind of like just like 3 little taps.
And can Riven cast a spell here as well?
Riven's not allowed to cast spells.
Riven, cast a spell. What spell would you like to cast, Riven?
So as he ever heard that conversation, you would have seen Riven kind of step off to the side, and he was kind of sitting there like pondering, and he's not really paying attention to you messing with the egg whatsoever. But he is going to cast a spell.
Jeff.
Please don't fuck that up.
Thank you for subscribing. Jeff, thank you.
16 months.
16 for 16 months. You
Nice.
cast daylight. Okay, and that's
Daylight.
a point you can see within range, right?
Yep, and I'm going to cast it basically on top of the prism that the guy said only works in daylight.
Nice.
Okay. All
Because
right.
I was sitting here like pondering it, like that's basically Riven's just been kind of thinking to himself since then. It's like, oh wait a minute,
Sure.
tries this.
So you cast daylight above the prism. Your spell goes off, and the room is illuminated for a moment. This bright sunlight illumination. And then it gets compressed down into a beam almost, and is forced through the prism. And the sunlight from your daylight spell, there are 6 beams that fire out from it onto the various shrines in here, one of which is Ramira, which is off to the side, not with those prime 5 that are getting shined on right now. Towards the front. So Ramirez is still getting hit, but it's not like for those of you who may not have noticed, Ramirez's shrine is like off to the side away from the others. But they're all 6 of them are being shined on at the moment.
Ooh.
Via the daylight spell.
That's cool.
And the egg gets warm to the touch.
Warm to the touch.
Not hot, but warm.
Hey, maybe we should have a name for this thing.
With the detect magic, does he notice anything?
No.
Tap, tap, tap.
You do hear like in the background of like all of you kind of trying to figure out what is going on here. The old clergyman. Oh, how nice.
Love it.
A man's giving big NPC energy.
That's wonderful. I'm glad it actually works.
At any moment, he can start like walking, like clipping into a wall, and just keep going.
Tristan, look, it works.
It's more like he'll glitch through the wall.
Yeah, right.
I don't know what
I
that
used to be
means.
a cleric back in the day, and then I took an arrow to the knee.
I don't know what that means.
I kind of want to hit him, so like he makes like this generic like ah sound.
You break his hip.
You guys are terrible.
I feel like he just respawn, like he just come back.
Not under this moon.
Oh, yeah. Oof.
Oh yeah.
Oof.
Now's our chance to kill him for real. Get him.
That's right. He can't die. It's like we can't die, so he'd just be stuck in this weird limbo. Poor guy.
The true mastermind behind everything. This old guy in the temple in Tring.
Oh, yes.
Deckard Kane over here.
Stay a while and listen.
Maybe you should get by a meteor, old man.
Stay a while and listen.
Oh, it's great.
Anyway.
So what's going on?
So that gets warm. Keylaka goes tap, tap, tap. And he's like, do you like this?
You hear a tap, tap, tap back.
Oh my god, say something else.
It's Morse code.
What?
Well, Keelakek doesn't know Morse code. He only knows Thieves' Cant, which is not Morse code.
Morse code is
More
not.
I think it can be.
code.
Morse code doesn't exist. It's D&D.
You're telling me that like you can't. You're telling me that these can't people don't speak in like snaps or like taps or anything like that.
They can speak in whatever variety of Thieves' Cant they wish.
We speak in. Well, nope, that's the wrong one. I was gonna make a "We Will Rock You" joke, but it just completely escaped my brain.
No, it's Mr. Bathtub. He has arrived.
Hello.
Hello. So yeah, it taps back.
Wow. You just see Keelakek just go like. Like,
Ooh, say something else. Say something.
not surprised. Did not expect this.
Make
He
a,
looks up.
I would like the lot of you to make a perception check,
Oh.
Okay.
since you are kind of close to this.
Come on.
Oh, don't film me. Oh my gosh.
So ironically, Keelakek doesn't see this.
He was too busy being surprised.
Richard barely notices. It's very obvious to Seema and Riven. Coming from the prism, there is a small, almost unnoticeable beam of light shining on the egg.
Huh. That's neat, isn't it?
We're not allowed to curse for 5
What the-
minutes.
Oh,
No
man.
cursing for 5 minutes.
Wait, have you started it yet? Because I gotta say one joke and it involves a curse, but it's also
It's
related
already
to
started.
no hex, no fricks, no double decker.
At 10:51, we may resume cursing.
This sucks.
Cool.
Oh my god, bathtub. So a
Keelakek.
a small, almost unnoticeable beam
Yes.
of light shining on the egg from the prism.
Oh, look at that! You see that?
Keelakek does not, in fact, see that.
Well, he was too busy being surprised. See what?
Yeah, look.
What?
Look.
What am I looking at?
Look here, the line. Beam. From there.
what?
Look, okay, she's gonna fly up to the prism. She's gonna
It's a
trace
very
from
pretty prism.
the finger.
When you fly up there, the old guy's like, "Oh wait."
Don't worry, old man.
point.
She's just dusting it.
She'll point at the beam and fly back down to the egg.
With it being pointed out, you're close enough to where you can see it.
Oh.
It's like a little spotlight. Oh my god, he's gonna be a performer just like. Wait, you aren't the dad.
I don't know if there are fathers, or I suppose there. I don't know how that works. You're the cleric.
Ooh, oh.
I am just the keeper.
Okay, so on the egg,
Protector.
are there any markings or anything like that that resemble certain gods?
No.
Interesting. Are there markings on it? Period.
There have been arcane markings on it in the past, but you don't see any of them now.
Interesting. Very interesting.
That was when it was freaking the hell out, or the heck out.
Yes. Oh, you broke it. Your next rolls with disadvantage.
No.
Oh, I did not even hear him curse.
Yep, you did.
I said HE double hockey sticks.
Did.
Look at that.
Ironically, this is a player redemption, so I don't think it actually counts towards my players.
Is it a player? We don't know.
I think so.
I would like to make a perception.
No. No.
I will make it redeemable by the DM. How's that? At your discretion.
That's fine. On a roll
That way I can't game the system.
On a roll that I say you have disadvantage on. I like
That's
that.
terrible.
That's some bull.
That's...
Yes, it is.
So
So
Ask it if it wants a name. Ask it if it wants a name. If it has a name.
do you have a name?
1 tap for yes. 2 taps for no. Or nothing for if you don't care. No.
Would you like a name?
there's no response.
I believe that's really up to us if we deem
Does
it.
it know what a name is?
I assume.
We could ask it that, but that's a waste of a question.
Do I recognize this egg or like any sort of idea behind it? Like, with my experience of nature.
This is different than really anything you've seen.
Like, I don't know that. No, it's like I'm not looking at it like, oh, that's a dragon, like or something like that. It's just I just
right.
don't.
It's very. You don't recognize the kind of creature that would have laid this egg. That is.
It's square. No,
It looks like it looks like an egg, but it doesn't have like any specific patterns on it currently or anything like that. You can make a nature check. I think this is one of the few times you've actually seen it.
Yeah, I don't know if
Should be
Keeler Cake
nature
has ever
or animal
explained
handling?
what this thing is. Does he?
What was that, Riven? Sorry.
I was gonna say nature or animal handling, but never mind.
Oof. It's an egg, and they seem to be talking to it for some reason.
Riven, I think they're high.
In my experience, a lot of eggs like this need heat to hatch.
We should throw it in a fire.
Well, it has gotten warmer since the light has come down. But I'm not sure if that is a response that is positive or negative or something else. Normally when things are going sideways, it will get very hot or very cold to let us know that is in distress. The last time this happened was when Ravokrath tried to do the thing.
The beam is slowly growing.
Oh, that is so interesting. I wonder what's happening right now.
Is it getting close?
Getting close? Is what getting close?
The hatching.
I mean, I've seen a bunch of eggs hatch before, right? I probably know what a hatching egg looks like.
I need it doesn't. I need somebody to pick high or low.
Oh,
I don't know if our rolls pick low, man.
So which is it? John said it first.
John did say it first, yeah.
Need to make some rolls.
oh.
That's scary.
We did. I think this game is going a lot differently than DM expected, but I'm here for it.
I am also here for it.
Yeah.
That is the way of the DM. While you're rolling, I have a fun anecdote about preparing for a DM. If you're interested.
It is past our no curse time, so if it involves
Fuck! Thank God.
No, it was just I played in the Star Wars D6 game one time, and my buddy was DMing, and we were coming into a system, and he's like, basically, you guys are getting tracked, and there was like 7 people on board, and he had literally had an thing for each person. Like he had people that they could contact. He had like stuff for any sort of suggestion, like what we should do, what kind of run, if we were going to run, if we were going to fight, all this stuff written out. And the group of people decided, because the ship has a correspondence number, like that's on it, when it's on, they can track your ship. We just turn the ship off and set still. So he had 2 days worth of notes written out, and we just turned off the ship and set still. And he's like, I have nothing for I planned everything I could, and you guys just shut the ship off.
I mean, can they not? Never mind.
85% of DMing is ad hoc. Like,
I mean, bathtub. That's not true. I canceled last week because I wasn't prepared enough.
Yeah. See?
So
That's the official reason.
What you fucking gonna do about that? No.
that is the reason. It is the reason. So, the light grows. It's very clearly visible to all of you now. And the old guy looking on at all this. Oh, that's curious.
How many times do we have to tell you, old Regan?
It's almost like it's a shrine itself. Wait a minute.
Huh?
You saw
Wait, what?
nothing.
Wait. What? Say that thing again about the it being a shrine.
It's almost like it's a shrine itself.
no cursing. No cursing again.
You gotta
No
be
cursing.
kidding me.
What the frick, frack snack? Okay. Okay. That is.
Wasn't
Wow.
me this time.
Okay.
It's almost. Oh, I'll donate. Oh, hang on. Everybody gets an inspiration point.
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually, you all get 3.
boy.
3.
Oh, so what did he do?
I haven't looked at the redemption yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
What happened?
But
I do not like that face.
You'll find out soon.
Oh gosh.
the old man's gonna
God.
kill us.
The old man's been a demon this whole time. It's like,
What's our cutoff
"Hey,
time?
Wild, and listen to me kick your."
1 a.m.
No, for the
No,
next
for
one.
the no cursing.
For no cursing. 3 more minutes. So 11 on the dot.
No cursing. You are a bad person. I'm for it.
Oh, good person. I like this one.
Yeah, this is a good time. Until it's not.
Smash the egg.
What level are you guys? 10? Oh, that's
6.
that's not high enough. Oh man, we gotta go higher.
Oh no. This is a wandering monster.
More
This
whales.
is-
Let's fight more whales.
This is a greater wandering monster.
Oh, how wonderful.
Okay.
A 2-headed whale.
We should probably leave.
Hey,
But
Terrestrial,
At some-
two-headed killer whale.
At some
that's
point
mutated.
in the session, there will be combat that I didn't expect.
okay.
We're not.
Thank you, Adi, very much.
Is Keelikek holding the egg right now? Or is it on the floor?
He's got it on the floor on a blanket, but he's kind of like holding it, just make sure it doesn't fall over, kind of thing.
Okay. Seema takes her shield off, puts it like leans it up against the egg, kneels down in front of it, and begins praying to it. I don't know your name. We will give you a name at some point. But I just want you to know that I believe in you. And one day you're going to be very big and very strong, yes you will. And I think that's important for you to know that there's somebody here that believes in you. Yes, I do.
as you are speaking to the egg, the ground begins to rumble.
Oh, I did something bad.
What did you say to it?
Oh, I just said that I believed in it.
Okay.
The walls begin to shake.
Oh God.
I'm
Sorry.
Some of the mosaics that are on the walls begin to crack and crumble.
Okay, I don't think I did that.
The seats.
Old man, do you know what the hell's going on?
Richard's gonna start digging through his pack to grab his shield.
The ground is rumbling. The seats shake uncontrollably. And in the center, where all the shrines are at, a giant purple worm bursts through the floor.
Oh God.
And that's where we're going to go and break.
What?
We'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes.
I can't believe we did this. Can we curse now?
Yes.
What the fuck?
So, chat, what's going on? What's happening? How's everybody doing out there in internet land? One of you have just spawned a purple worm, so there's that. That's pretty cool. I've got Doritos, so that's pretty cool. You know, I like Doritos. Oh, Baldur's Gate. Number 3, I assume. I do like a good Dorito. It's not game night unless you got Doritos, in my opinion. Shiny and new, like it was handed you by the E4. We're audio live, by the way. I don't know who just popped in.
Yeah, I was just gonna make sure you knew.
Yeah.
I just like wait, what? What's going on?
I'm talking to chat. Yeah. Dorito
Okay.
noms, shiny new. What do you know about the E4 Mafia? It's true. You don't ask about the E4 Mafia. I have a gnat that got into my office at some point in the last couple days, and I cannot get it. For the price of a 3-day weekend, I may hope you know, you say it like it's a joke, but it's not. We charged 3-day weekends for it while in the service. Now I just charge 10 grand for it. I mean, you didn't hear me say that.
You're muted, Richard, if you're trying to talk to us.
We are, Josh, we're audio live, by the way.
Do what?
They can hear us. We're audio live. I've been talking to chat.
Gotcha.
I just wanted you to know before you said something that all of us would regret.
Yeah.
Then again, we've got John here, so that's a high bar.
I mean, that's why I've been muted.
You guys like Chip ASMR? You ever watch that? You ever watch Chip
don't-
ASMR?
Watch ASMR. Who watch it? I thought ASMR was like sound, so why would you watch it?
Put the videos on you on the YouTubes. I don't know what that sound was.
My girlfriend using one of the rubber chickens to scare the cats.
She's torturing your cat. Peter, go get her.
PETA tuned out a while ago.
Processors being socketed in the motherboards. I actually, you know what? That's peaceful. You're right. I like that. And we're back. Are you all ready?
No.
Are you ready for what's
Sure.
about to happen? The
Yeah,
purple
of course.
worm, I don't have a map for it. We're all theater of the mind right now.
Okay.
You all were pretty much towards the center of the room, except for Riven, I think, who was off to the side as he had cast Daylight. The purple worm is
Purple?
Do you
It's an
mind?
Alaskan bullworm.
The purple worm
Yeah.
is close to the shrines of the five, so it's between where you're at, Keelakek, is the egg, and then the worm, and then the shrines, just to give you an idea of what's happening. And the purple worm is maybe only about 15 feet away from you. Seema, you were pretty close as well because you were showing Keelakek where the light was, and you're flying, so you don't have your armor on, which is problematic. Richard, I do believe you were digging through a bag to grab your shield as the place started to rumble. Riven,
Was I flying? I don't think I was flying
you
anymore. 'cause I had to-
flew to the prism and traced the line all the way down to the ground.
Yes, but since then I also did kneel down in front of the egg to pray to it and tell it that I believed in it. So I had to be on the ground to do that.
Yes, but you don't. What I'm getting at is you don't have your armor on
Oh no,
because it takes
absolutely
like
not.
10 minutes to. Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, no armor. Yeah.
Okay, so I would like the lot of you to roll initiative.
Oh.
I'm so good at rolling initiative, guys. Check this out.
Oh, Richard is bad.
Oh, gosh. Okay, hold on. Initiative. Not with disadvantage, I noticed. Because it's not needed because I rolled terribly.
Riven with an 8. That checks out. Seema,
Okay.
you go first.
Do we have a combat tracker?
I do. Yep, the combat tracker's up.
Okay. It's a purple worm. Look at you. Oh, it's so cute.
It's so cute.
Yes, he goes second with an 11. You guys rolled terribly.
Oh my goodness. I'm rolling third with a 10.
That doesn't count. We need to re-roll initiative.
No,
At least I'm better than a
Seema.
good stick.
Seema, what
I'm
would you
going
like
to-
to do?
Can I use one of my inspirations to reroll?
Technically, yes, you can.
What?
You can use your inspirations on as a reroll for really any of your rolls.
Do you want me to just roll a d20 for this one, or do I get
just-
advantage again?
It'll be it's just an extra d20.
Okay.
So
I'm
you
just
have a
roll a d20.
plus 3 to this. Okay.
Plus three. Pew! Roll higher than that. Aha!
So
Now look who's
17.
going second.
Okay. All right. So the purple worm is in the middle
Very
of that order.
important that I go.
All right. So you guys are in the middle of this white stone grandiose temple to the gods. The blue mosaics and the chairs and pews all over this place are all disheveled now, and the mosaics are cracked and the walls are broken, and this monstrosity of a creature bursts through the floor. Seema, what are you doing?
I am going to cast a 4th level spell.
4th level spell. Please make your spellcasting check.
I do have a skill for that now. Spellcasting check. There it is.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Huzzah!
Well, that definitely
good.
succeeds.
I'm gonna try and play. We don't have a map. I'm
Correct.
gonna try to put it in a space that's where it's already in range upon casting it, and it
That's
has
not-
to go through it. To go through. I'm casting Spirit Guardian.
Spirit
Was it
Guardians.
Guardian of Faith?
One oh,
Guardian
which
of
one?
Faith. Sorry,
Guardian of Faith.
Faith.
Okay.
My bad.
Wonderful. This is a gargantuan creature. It takes up almost the entirety of the inside of this. So, like, I don't think it's going to matter where you place it in here. Like, it takes up almost the whole space between where the egg is and where the shrines are. It is
Guardian.
massive.
Great. So I'll just plop it wherever I think it's
Yeah. So
best.
that's fine. So when it starts its turn there, or when it moves into that space, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll keep that in mind. If you want to plop down, is that
I do.
Is it concentration?
Concentration? It is not.
It's not concentration?
No. Very neat. We take those.
Guardians of Faith? Or
Yeah.
really? Wow.
Yeah.
Which spell was this?
Guardian of Faith.
Was that your
level?
domain spell?
It's a domain spell, so you gotta scroll all the way to the top.
It's not concentrate. Holy crap. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so
What does it do again?
it lasts for 8 hours. Jesus Christ.
I summon a big guardian. It looks a lot like it's like a knightly thing. It's got a sword and a shield, and anything that comes in within range of that thing that is hostile towards me or my friends, it is going to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
And if it fails, it takes 20 damage. If it succeeds, it takes 10 damage.
What is there an actual roll for the damage, or is it just a straight number?
It's straight number.
Wow, that's crazy.
Wow. Okay.
This is the holy place, and you just showed up at a holy place where
Go.
He's pissed.
Yeah.
Seema.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. Okay, so when it starts its turn, basically because in this space, it's big enough to where wherever you cast it, it didn't matter.
Yeah,
So-
it does have a cap, so it immediately disappears at 60 once it takes 60 damage.
60
from it.
damage? Okay, so after 3 turns, basically.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Or
If it fails,
if it fails,
fails,
it's
it
longer.
takes-
Okay, cool. So that's your action. You can move,
Yeah,
you got
I
a
don't-
bonus. I don't know.
I will try to move back. Like, if there's anybody in sight, I'm gonna move kind of towards the exit a little bit.
It,
and
it is
get out of here.
it is close
Out.
enough to where it would get an attack of opportunity on you.
Oh God.
It has a
Frickin'
it has a
snack.
long reach because it's so big.
Yeah, I could. I'm just gonna start yelling at people to get out.
Ah!
Bessie, Bessie, you NPC man, you need
Okay.
this.
All right.
Bernie!
Okay. So, that's your turn.
That is my turn. I had nothing else I can do.
Keelikek.
Grab egg.
Grib. Okay, you've grabbed the egg.
Interact with object.
Yep. Too easy.
Put in the satchel thing that I keep it in.
And then
Outstanding move.
Wow. I think
so
with Seema next to this thing, because does Keelik get a sneak attack?
well, here's the problem. Drawing your weapon isn't interact with an object.
I will have to wait until next turn.
Okay.
Then.
So you interact with the object to pick the egg up, make it safe, and then you would have to use your action basically this turn to draw your weapon.
Yeah, I'm gonna. So I'll use my action to draw my weapon.
Okay.
Do I still get a bonus action?
You do still have a bonus action.
Okay. Bonus action will be a bardic inspiration
Ooh, nice. To
for
who?
myself.
Oh, to yourself. Okay. You're selfish.
Because I am.
was a
I'm the
joke.
one with the egg.
No, yeah, no, it's fair. It's fair. You have the egg.
And it's me. That's
All
me.
right. Now it is the worm's turn. Stupid bug. Worm? Say hello, worm. So something you notice about this creature is it has no eyeballs.
Oh,
So
that's terrifying.
The one I painted like 3 months ago. We put little googly eyes on
little
it.
googlies. It is going to make 2 strikes. One of which is going to be at Seema. Oh wait, at the beginning of its turn, it needs to make a dexterity
Oh, right,
saving
yeah.
throw. If you want to drop that on it.
Yeah. Yeah, I could. I don't know if I have a thing that make it do that. I do, don't I?
Yeah, you can just drop it to on it in the combat
yes.
tracker. Yeah,
Freaking love that movie. Tremors.
so good.
Yes.
Combat tracker. I click it. There's a controller.
Kevin Bacon at his
There you go.
finest.
You can do it that way.
There you go.
15 succeeds, so it'll take half,
Yeah.
right? So it's 10 damage.
10 damage.
Okay. Okay. I'll pop that on there because I don't know if. Oh wait, drop the damage on it. If it doesn't half it automatically, I'll just. Yeah, it did. Okay, cool. Good deal.
Nice.
Nice. So it's gonna make 2 attacks, one against Sema, and one against Keelikek. Sema, the creature like reaches forward to bite you with its large toothy maw. Oh, that's gross. That's a crit.
Oh, that's crazy.
Why you
Oh.
do this?
Oh God. Oh no.
Would you consider it too late for a class feature as a reaction?
What is that? Which feature?
Would impose disadvantage to any ally that is 5 feet from me. I am an ally. I am 5 feet from me.
Can it work on? Does it work on yourself? That stupid gnat, dude. I'm so over this bug. What's it called?
Resolute shield. When a creature attacks, oh, sorry, it says other than you. Never mind, you're good.
Oh, that sucks.
It's okay.
Well,
I'll take it. I'm tough. It's not gonna kill me.
okay, so so you take 36 points of piercing damage from this creature. You are smaller than large, so you now have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay. Oof.
Oh, you have inspirations that you can use.
I will use the inspiration to try and remake the saving throw.
Okay. Do you want to use one of the 2 inspirations you have on the character sheet or one of the 2 from the redemptions? They essentially do the same thing.
I'm gonna use the one from the character sheet
Okay.
because I didn't know I had those.
Yep. You should have one. You should have one. Okay. So we'll drop that on you again. You reuse you.
Oh.
Hey, there you go. There you go. So you rolled a crit on your saving throw, which is good because had you failed that, you would have been swallowed.
I figured as much.
Yeah.
And I had a plan of action if I did get swallowed.
He was trying to put you, chomp you, and eat you. But you squiggled out, which is great. Because now the stinger's coming at Keelikek.
I'll show you a stinger.
was a good zinger.
Does a 24 hit?
Not if I roll this bardic inspiration. Oh, I guess not.
Dare you?
Combat Inspire is so cool.
How dare you? How dare you?
How dare I?
How
What?
dare you? So that is and then so after it makes its attacks, it lashes out and then tries to pop Keelikek with the stinger. It goes back into the hole that it just popped through. It's now back
Very
under the
nice.
ground. I think Sema and Keelikek would be close enough to take op attacks if they wanted. If you haven't used your reactions yet.
100%.
Absolutely.
Sema, please, by all means, you first.
I've got my trusty slingshot.
It's gonna be
Let's
melee
see.
attack.
Oh, I do have that that dagger that I made.
You could, yeah, you could hit it with a dagger. Dagger? You could hit it with a dagger.
Come here. Oof.
An 11's gonna 11's gonna miss. Yeah. I just want to make
Can I even target this thing?
This
Yeah,
is the first
it's on the combat
time she's
tracker. You
ever
can
used-
control click
first
it on
time
the
she's
combat
ever used
tracker.
a tagger.
Yep.
Oh yeah, okay, I gotcha.
So,
Sorry, so my turn.
sometimes large things have low ACs because they're so big.
Yeah, this is not one of those times.
This is a naturally armored, like it's got very thick scales and all that kind of stuff. 25 hits. 25 hits. Yep.
Oh baby, you gonna get it. You gonna get it now. I get that sneak attack.
You do get sneak attack.
Baby.
Sneaky, and I get sudden strike. Oh baby. And then I want to roll the damage. Ha. Yes, sir.
That is some damage.
It was a low roll.
It was a low roll. But you hit it, and it's now under the ground.
Well, where did it go?
Which brings us to Richard's turn.
Oh, I'm sure glad that's over.
Did I get my shield out on my pack?
Yeah, I mean, you would announce that before the creature had emerged, so you've already got it out.
Okay. It's fine. Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ready my action for when he pops up again?
Which action would you want to ready?
Attack.
With what weapon?
My Scimitar?
Okay, so if he pops up within melee range of you, you can then use your reaction to proc your held action
Yeah.
to attack him. This is fine. You can do that if you want.
Yeah. I think that's all I'm gonna do until
You're
then.
not gonna move or anything like that.
Move
Okay.
closer to the closer to where Seema was. I feel like I need to protect Seema.
Okay. So you get close to Seema.
Yes.
All right. Which brings us to Riven.
Small people gotta stick together.
Wait, I'm wondering how long it takes for that dynamite to go down the hole.
I'm not using my last stick of dynamite on a worm. A whale, yes. Worm, no.
Priorities, man. Priorities.
Yeah. Riven, what would you like to do?
Well, Riven is going to
Is daylight concentration or is that just last?
it's just an hour from when I cast it.
Good deal. So, then anybody who is in this room right now would be able to see the beam is still following the egg.
Oh, good.
Great.
Good to know. Did I cast?
Please
I
tell
pulled
me
wrong
the
thing
egg
out.
is right above Keelakek's ass.
It's in a pouch on his hip.
Yeah, we're going to.
No, I'm not pooping rainbows.
We just want to get we want to get the numbers on our side, so we're going to. Actually, no, that take concentration. Thought I had to figure it out. Sorry.
Purple worm. It's a purple
Yeah, to hell with
worm.
it. We're gonna do it anyways. We're going to cast a spell, level 4 spell.
Conjure woodland beings.
Ooh.
Level 4. Okay, make your spellcasting check.
Haja!
Oh,
Not a one.
I immediately want to use my thingy.
Oh,
my
your
inspiration
inspiration?
point.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll use one of your
Not this.
inspirations.
How does it feel, sir? To
Ta-da!
have inspiration for once.
Fantastic. Now I can roll almost a 20 on a spellcasting check. Thank God.
There you go. So,
Hot damn.
okay, so
I
woodland
would like
creatures, huh?
Do 4 half CR.
Half
creatures.
CR beasts, is it right?
I believe it's. I was trying to remember because I thought this was the Fey one, but it's not. I realize that.
Let me see. Woodland creatures.
It's just summon fey creatures. Yeah, I'm right. It is fey creatures.
So you can do fey.
Correct. They are fake. They are fey creatures.
You want to do four half CR.
Oh, actually, if they are fey, I would like to do the 8 quarter.
8
CR.
quarter. 8 quarter.
Yeah, because there's some good options for that are just annoying for the enemy.
Ooh. Okay. So 8 for 8 of these.
Yeah, it's a lot of them. They're annoying. There's like a couple options that I saw that I was really hoping for, but we'll see what comes out of it. What in God's name did you just roll?
Terrible things, apparently.
They all go on a single combat tracker. They attack as a group. So
Part of the spell is they all go together.
correct.
That is gross.
The summon creatures are friendly to you. Roll initiative for the summon creatures as a group, which have their own turns.
That
They
is
obey
so
any verbal
gross.
commands that you give to them. If you don't issue any commands, they will defend themselves against hostile creatures, but otherwise take no actions. At a level 6 spell, I can cast twice as many.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
So I can cast 16 of those little fuckers. A level 8 spell you can cast. Yes, it's the Blink Dogs. That's what I was hoping for. Woo! Blink Dogs.
So this is
You guys are
actually
fucked.
this is actually not just blink dogs, because I rolled to see what I would get.
Oh.
Each dice is a different thing, and I rolled
sweet.
8 d4s, 4 of which
4 Blink Dogs is disgusting.
was the blink dogs.
Uh-oh.
Come on, give me some sprites in there.
There's 2
Little
pixies.
Pixie. All right, we're getting there. Pixies are good. There's a sprite.
And
And a Thunderwing.
a thunderwing.
I don't even know what that is.
It's like got a long sword and a short bow, and they're weird. They're like fake creatures. They're like here. Let me.
Little fairy rogues.
There you go. That's what it looks like.
Oh,
The heck?
so sad.
It's very sad. Why are you crying?
Mm-hmm. There's just
Because
one of
you
them.
need- Smack
The
these.
wing cannot be
You don't-
healthy for that.
He don't have his sword. That's why he's crying.
Yeah.
That's-
Once he gets
that's
his swords out, he
probably
gets very excited.
Yeah, probably. So you've got one of those. You've got a couple of pixies. You have 1 sprite and 4 blink dogs. And so go ahead and roll a d20. We'll roll initiative for them together. 11.
What the word?
That's a +1 for the good stick. So make that a 12.
Oh yeah. So they get to go before the worm does. And
Good
That
stick
is-
coming in clutch yet again.
That is gross. All right, so that's your action. And they pop
Correct.
up in unoccupied spaces within the area.
it just says creature appears in within range. Anywhere I can see within range.
Okay, so do you want to
So-
scatter them throughout the room here, or
Yeah, just kind of everywhere. They're just anywhere I could see. It's like surrounding the hole, basically.
surrounding the hole? Okay.
And then
Okay.
the verbal command I'm giving them, I think, is it doesn't take any actions to do a verbal command. Yeah, I'm basically telling them if that thing comes back up, attack it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to also run over to where Sema was to make sure he's okay.
Okay, so a lot of you are basically in the middle of the room now. You're all centered,
Yes.
all grouped up in the middle there.
Yes.
Okay.
That's another terrible idea, but yes.
It is Sema's turn.
Excellent.
And like that, the whole party was gone.
I am
and a
going
bonus action shoot.
to... I'm the only one who took damage, I believe, right?
So far, yeah.
Or big chillin'. I'm gonna go ahead and cast. First, I gotta find the spell so I know what level it is. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Beacon of Hope.
Beacon of Hope. It's a really good spell.
Yeah. It is really good spell. So
Okay.
Go ahead and make that
Spellcasting
spellcasting check.
check.
And that should be enough.
That is enough.
Should be enough. Yes. And yeah, just gonna go ahead and drop concentration on myself and the effect on everybody.
Okay. Cool.
Control quit. The Thunder Wings and the Blink Dogs, those are our friends, right?
Those are all your
Yes.
friends. Those are woodland friends of Riven.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna
insane.
assume there's some druid shit happening.
That is some druid shit.
Any number of creatures within range. This applies to them too, so fuck it. They're gonna get.
Oh, they're getting Beacon of Hope.
Everybody's getting Beacon of Hope.
Buff them. Here we go.
Buff the woodland
Especially the
creatures.
old man.
That's what the blink dogs need is buff.
You can see the old man and some younger fellow he called Tristan. You can see them as well.
I would like to also.
We'll say it's on them as well.
Blink dog. How many put It's hard to target all of them, honestly.
Yeah, because you have to
think-
click on the icon.
Yeah. And
Nice.
I'm gonna unblink all.
I'm gonna sniff this dog, this worm out.
1, 2, 3. I'm pretty sure you can go on with the next turn.
Okay.
It'll just take me
We'll go on then. Keelakek.
Keelakek will move. Let's go about 15 feet away.
Okay. To do away from the
Plant
hole.
a good stick. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so you
plant a
go
good
back
stick.
toward. Okay.
And then he'll move. Oh my gosh, 15
know,
feet opposite, so away from the group, but back towards the hole.
Okay.
And we're gonna flamethrower down the hole.
You're gonna flamethrower down the hole.
Yes, sir.
When you so you run over to the hole and you don't see the creature. It's actually like an angled hole.
Yep.
Okay.
Just,
You just
Because
gonna
we're
cook
gonna-
down there?
oh, it is make it a little uncomfortable
He's gone.
for this guy. So yeah, flamethrower. I'm just gonna roll to hit, and you. there we go. I mean,
Sure.
Or you just want me to roll damage.
Roll damage. We'll see what happens.
Okay. Yeah, it's not a lot for
Yeah.
this point in
because
time,
he's-
but it's